fait peur, lui. these first 5 kilometers, it's hell. There's too many cars, there's no cycle path, it's just hell. From now on, it's alright. It's just small roads going through the countryside. And there's so much wind, I'm always sneezing. I'm sorry if you don't like the sound of it. It will be nice of you guys to tell me if you prefer when I'm not talking. I'm having tried today. So it's going up here until here. Then it goes down and up again. There's actually there's actually an easier road on the left over there, but it's just too busy, and the cars, they have no patience. They have no patience. So it's better to go up here rather than having to deal with cars. And up again. So today I'm planning to have a 20-kilometer ride to a small town on the riverside. When I say river, it means the Rhone River, because I'm in the Rhône Valley here. I found an excuse to go there. I don't know where to ride on. Where to ride to, it's better that way. So I found an excuse. So I'm off to the chocolate factory. There's a chocolate factory called Valrhona down there. Up. There. The chocolates are great, and they are pretty renowned. Actually, within France, people like me don't usually buy it. You can buy it, it's definitely possible, but I think they are most of the market is made for professionals. So they supply restaurants, chocolate shops, bakeries, and so on. Hop. And so I'm going there because a student of mine is paying me a visit in the city. So that will be Lyon, Lyon in southern France. And she invited me to go to the restaurant with my daughter. And I don't want to go empty-handed. Oh God, I'm not used to speak English anymore. Bonjour. So here we are in Marsa. It's kind of an inconsequential village. There's pretty much nothing here. Except for a big factory which is up here from here. And the factory is actually bigger than the village itself. There's more people working in the factory than living in the village, I think. The factory is a Louis Vuitton one, so they make bags, luggages, and so on there. There are three Vuitton factories in this area. Sorry for my broken English. I'm really not used to it anymore. There's no one. Well, for me, it's good practice to speak to you guys. But I might not do it again. So that's the bridge. It's going over the train, the railways, because the fast train is going through there. So it's a fast train going to Lyon, actually. Le TGV. Bonjour. That's a cute dog. I like when people say bonjour in any place. It's just something I love. So here is just a small pond, and there's a small castle just a little bit up here. There's no like individual owner in this castle. They did some construction and divided it up into flats where people can actually live. The price is not very high, but the monthly fees are kind of crazy for here, because you have to pay people to take care of the garden, which is big, and everything. And I think there's a swimming pool as well. So it's a few €100. No, it's not here. Why did I do that? It's down there. Yes, it's there. It's actually nothing I did, it's my Garmin. It doesn't know where I want to go. I want to go there on the left side. Hopla. I never understood that. There's always a bus parked randomly somewhere along the fields. I don't know why. I think it's because the bus driver lives nearby and he knows nobody is going to use it until next time he does. So he parks the bus near his home. And here you go. You have a bus just next to vineyards. That's the countryside. Nobody cares. But there's actually no harm to do that. If you want to listen to French speaking, maybe that's not the right place, because I have another channel where I'm always speaking French. So the other channel is an excuse for people to listen to French speaking if you if you're studying it. Sometimes I use it for my students because I'm teaching French. And I just felt I should try speaking English during a ride. Because I'm never speaking English. Maybe it sounds crazy when you're teaching languages. It's not that I don't use it. I use it sometimes. If somebody doesn't understand something, then I have to explain. If there's no easy way to explain in French, then I'm switching to English. But it doesn't really count as practice. This one is big. Every time I go up here, I'm thinking, why do I do these type of sports? It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. Someone is screaming. He's calling for his dog. He's calling for his dog, I think. Where is he? Okay, there's maybe they're hunting. I think they do. Ah, merde. They're hunting. Bonjour. Bonjour. Est-ce que je peux passer ou j'attends un peu?
Non, mais vous risquez rien. Hein.
Ok.
Non, vous risquez rien du tout.
Comme les chiens, ils passent, je me dis.
On ne tire pas sur les routes, ni...
Non, c'est pour les chiens, je pense surtout.
Non, mais ils sont passés maintenant.
Que je les énerve pas.
Oui,
bon.
vous risquez rien.
Merci monsieur, bonne journée. They're hunting a deer. We saw it go. We saw it crossing the road and going in the woods on the left. I prefer always asking if there's someone nearby. So I asked him if it was safe to go through. I don't want to get shot. So he told me they are never shooting when there's a road on the way. They are only shooting in the woods, maybe. That's what he said. So now we are going down here. We are going to cross a lot of vineyards because we are in the Gros Hermitage area. So that's all the vines you see here. It's Syrah. So it's 42 kilometers an hour in the descent. I don't think I'm a real cyclist. I'm very afraid when the speed is high. I don't want to fall down. If I'm riding like 45 miles an hour, you can really die. That's not my thing. You really can die. Stop squeaking. Stop squeaking, squeaky one. Yes, yes. Don't do silly stuff there, Xavier. I lost my pedal. Mercurol. So that's the Croz Hermitage area as well. It's very close to Tain l'Hermitage where we're heading. So I've been speeding up a little bit just on this section because the speed limit is 50 an hour and there's no cycle path. There's only a small sidewalk. So I'm staying on the road. There's no place to cross me, and I don't want cars or drivers to try to pass me when it's actually dangerous. So I'm kind of fearing, I'm scared of the impatience. So preemptively, I'm speeding up. The speed limit is 50, and I was riding around 44, 43, it's still not enough. But it makes them wait. They often think, okay, he's fast enough. I'm just going to pass him a little bit later on. And this cycle path is great. I love it. They built it not long ago because they built I was a bit late on the brakes. So they built it because they built a brand new middle school right in that village, Mercurol. So they built this cycling path so the kids could go to middle school by bike. It was really missing before, so you had to ride on that road where people drive like crazy. I think the speed limit is 70, but nobody respects it. So anyway, that's France. And yeah, the trucks. And there's a bridge going over the highway. Now you can do it pretty safely. It's very great. I love it. Thanks for the people who made that decision. We need more of those. I think it's very sad to be trapped by your car. I don't really think we should get rid of cars, but I think it's a pity that people are trapped. They really have to drive. Very often there's no safe option, so they drive. Who could blame them? Who could blame them? So if you have another way, it's always great. Love it! I'm going to speed up in a little while. In a while, I'm going to speed up. Yup. Because there's a portion when there's no cycle path anymore. And the speed limit is 50 again. So, whoops, I'm supposed to be here. I didn't pay enough attention. Here you go, here you go, here you go. Merci, monsieur. Turning signs are awesome when people use them. Almost there. That's brand new. So that's the chocolate factory. Hey, that's me. Am I going to park on the other way? I mean behind the factory? Or right here? Well, I'm not supposed to. Don't know. It's never ending. It's never ending. I want to have a try. Is it closed now? Ah non. C'est pas fermé. C'est pas fermé. C'est pas fermé. Jardin, parking, vélo, clientèle. Hop. Oh, oh. Vraiment. Oh. That's unexpected. was unexpected.